When we talk about advocacy, what we really mean is just customers saying great things about a brand. Customers making positive comments about any brand that they've interacted with. I think it's always been important. Word of mouth marketing has been around for a long time. But before the internet, and particularly before social media, when I had a great experience, I would tell a handful of friends over a few weeks. But now I can tell hundreds of my friends in seconds. And I think that power to communicate en masse and in real time has really changed the power of advocacy. What it's really meant is that the experience is now the message. You can't have marketing promising to deliver a particular experience, then operations failing to deliver, because people will talk about that experience in real time. So the challenge now for retailers is how can they make sure that operational execution, that in-store experience, is a message they'll be proud of. I think when retailers and organisations think about social media, it's still an evolving area and strategies are still being developed. I think strategies over the past few years has really been about risk mitigation. They've been about minimising and reacting to people who say bad things via social media. However, in this day and age, when I look at most retailers, most of their customers have a positive experience. So really, when I think about social media strategies, it's about how can I get those advocates, how can I mobilise them to say great things about my brand? How can I drown out the odd negative reference with an army of loyal advocates? I think to do that, though, it's really important that we build true dialogue. Social media is not about a one-way communication. It's not about customers saying things to us, and it's not about us saying things to customers. But it's about building up a true dialogue and relationship over time. Empathica got involved in social media a couple of years ago, mainly because we saw our customers approach this media with real fear. Fear of customers saying bad things about them. But we knew from our data that most of our customers had great experiences. So we were looking for ways of lowering the barriers to get customers who have had a positive experience to talk about them. There's something in human nature that means we're far more likely to talk about a bad experience than a good experience. But as I said, we far more often have a good experience. So we've launched a tool called Go Recommend, where when a customer's put their hand up when they said they've had a great experience and they would be likely to recommend, we actually then encourage them to make that recommendation via Facebook, Twitter or email to their friends and colleagues. Go Recommend has been a tremendous tool, because what it means is when one customer has a great experience and choose to share that with their friends, that one experience is amplified and shared with up to 200 or more of their friends. So it means customers deploying a Go Recommend tool can identify hundreds of advocates in the course of a month, and then have those personal messages shared with tens of thousands of potential customers in real time. The watchword for 2011 is constant connectedness. 200 million customers are now using Facebook via their smartphone, and these customers use social media twice as frequently as those who access social media via their desktop or laptop. What this means is customers are choosing to engage with brands in real time, on the move, and retailers need to consider how they can use this, how they can connect with their customers, how they can communicate with their customers. So I think what we really need to do is help retailers consider, are they listening? Are they listening to their customers? Are they communicating with them in a way that is appropriate for their customers? And are they optimizing the in-store experience to take advantage of what mobile phones can bring to them?